The shuffling dead are silenced. We have claimed dominion over the ruins once more.
Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Isn't it great when everything goes your way?
I love it when a plan comes together. That's from the 18.
Yes. I love it when a plan comes together. I'm very on the fence about this accessory. Mainly because whenever I play a highwayman, I like to use only one shoot bang and only one melee.
A sister of battle.
So that belt, while it would amplify point blank shot to a nice level, it would also nerf duelist advance a little bit. Actually a lot, because the riposte would also be debuffed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Nah. I don't think I like anybody else in this list.
But you could get a level 1 jester.
Yay! Let's take a look at my other level 1 jesters. Though I could up... Oh no, I can't. Damn it.
No. Need to get the guild back up and running.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem because I have not found paintings for the longest time.
Well, I mean, you could cash in some of those statues.
No, I can't because it's a 3-to-1 ratio. Like, it would be not only wasteful, I would have to wait a long time. Man, Nomad Wagon, what the fuck?
She's just giving you all the shit.
It's like, what you got today, Nomad? Oh, I got these things I found in a dumpster.
Like, at least put those on sale, come on.
No, I want to make money.
If you could chop like 90% off that price, then maybe they'd be appealing.
Lady, I find 3 of these inside the damn dungeon all the time. I don't give a shit.
Okay,
Did I...
Did you go for a sandwich? What happened here?
I think I did it again. Why did I pick this time to try and rename the Vestal? I always forget one thing to edit in this LP and it bugs me. Hello, Sky Talon.
Good.
I want to give you green clothes, but I don't realize it until now, because if I remember right, my green cloth cleric fucking died recently.
Yeah, that was a fun episode.
Mm-hmm. And I don't have a lot of variety for taking on this team, because a lot of my team has graduated to better pastures. So now just like, who the fuck do I use? Luckily, Shunkel is ready to go, eager and willing.
Well, now you got 2 more choices to make.
Yep. One of them is in anticipation of the gimmick, and the other is odd. With this, I don't really need a tanky team. I kind of want a team that is capable of evading and can reach long ranges.
I don't think that highwayman's going to be very useful.
Well, that's the thing. I put the highwayman up front, but he's not going to stay in front. My idea is Houndmaster on point, highwayman in rank 2, and then everybody else just goes to town on the Prophet. I also wanted to try out that new accessory we got. Not the good one, sadly.
I mean, unless you're planning on taking out the gimmick of the fight, I don't see how that highwayman is going to help all that much.
The highwayman's going to be the damage just by merit of shooting from long range. It's the Houndmaster that's going to try to subvert the gimmick. Notice how I use the qualifier try.
God, profane scrolls right there, come on.
I could use it, and I really should, but
It'd be nice.
Does Hand of Fate, is it called Hand of Fate? Hand of Light work on the gimmick for this fight? I've never thought of this.
I believe the gimmick has debuff resist, like really high, like the canon.
Uh,
On account of being, you know, not living.
the Prophet isn't alive?
No, the gimmick. I really like how we're trying not to spoil things.
Oh, I see what you mean, and yeah, you do have a point. Because I was wondering if it was considered an attack of the boss or not.
No.
I mean, I don't know why we're trying to spoil it either. It's not really something majestic enough to not spoil, but let's keep it that way. Let's keep it a surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Just to frustrate the viewers. Hi.
Y'all are gonna be frickin' thrilled when you see the gimmick.
Frickin'.
Frickin' thrilled.
Oh, man. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate having you on commentary, Iron Shitlin. It's fun. Yeah, everybody looks ready to go. What do we got in... I kind of wish there was, like, unique items on sale during the provision stuff, like a town event that would say, hey, we got new items for provisions, and you get, like, say, better food, better torches.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambition.
He has teeth.
And prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world.
The Prophet is a really cool boss design that
Of his mindless tittering,
that has a really great story. I hope to show it off once we get to that point, but wow, Prophet's story is really rad. Also, I've come upon a crisis.
It's fine. I mean, by the time you get down there, you'll probably have a scout.
Yeah.
I would let you know.
We do have a scout-heavy team in between the Highwayman and the Houndmaster.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
You know, that's actually kind of funny now that I think about it. We have a Houndmaster who's a former policeman, and then we have literal walking crime at point.
But they learn to work together, and that's the power of friendship. That's what Darkest Dungeon's all about.
Is Darkest Dungeon a weird buddy cop movie?
Sure. Why the hell not?
Highwayman and Houndmaster. Good cop and bad cop, coming to you to this day to take crime to Cthulhu.
Take crime to Cthulhu, yes.
I don't know what I was going for there.
That's exactly what you meant to say.
I'm great at impromptu. Improv is awesome. I will say, though, that this team is not the most optimal for general use because both our front linemen don't really have good front lineman tricks.
No.
Like, from what I remember, the Houndmaster cannot have all four skills operate on the front row. And the Highwayman, his best layout, he will have one move that sends him backwards. I could have just a straight-up fencing Highwayman, but,
yeah.
I'd like to have an accessory for that.
I mean, ideally, you'd want the Houndmaster to be in, you know, row 3 or row 2.
Really? Well, I guess row 3 for Cry Havoc.
Well, yeah, that. But basically, you could have like two heavy-hitting frontliners. Then the Houndmaster in row 3, you could still use his dog.
Yeah.
The match is struck.
That's if you're an offensive heavy team and not a baby like me. Get dead.
Be gone, fiend.
Yeah, you totally took out that club skeleton.
Yeah.
The most dangerous enemy here.
Yeah, more I think about it when looking back on this episode, point blank shot Highwayman is not that great in this circumstance.
Well, I'm wondering why you brought him to a boss fight, especially one like this that I can't spoil.
Executed with impunity.
Well, I'm not using him as a point blank shot, but I really should take that off the list. Why did that was a misclick? Because I was looking at that like, what the hell?
Spirits are lifted.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, you should have just judgmented that guy, but yes, misclick.
It was a misclick because I was looking at it like, that doesn't look like Judgment's icon. What the hell just happened? And I don't have quick shot on Airden. I can't do anything.
You could send up a signal flare.
Yes, I could light the way for us at our 100% torch. Bang.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Yeah, like, the more I look at this team layout, this is not a good layout for the Prophet. Like, the more and more I look at it, I was like, huh, what was I doing? And even then, it's surprisingly effective.
I mean, again,
Decimated.
it's a novice dungeons,
Yeah.
and you've got a heavily upgraded team here, so
Decisive.
Really? Yeah, kinda.
all you guys,
Broken.
I think, have the armor they can get at their
Yeah.
current level.
Yeah, they are, at their level, they're at their max gear, so...
Yeah, I remember reading the actual Darkest Dungeon thread in the games forum, where someone pointed out something where basically novice dungeons with a level 2 team is the only time in the game the power curve is on your side.
Yeah, it's true. Because the novice dungeons are meant to acclimate you to the game's mechanics. They're meant to show you how to play the game, what to look out for.
Confidence
Helps
surges
you
as the
implicitly
enemy
understand the mechanics. Then when you get to veteran and champion dungeons, they're like, okay, let's turn up the difficulty a little bit. Okay, let's now break their kneecaps.
glittering gold,
Yes.
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Yeah, I just really like how, like, in games like XCOM, you always reach a point where you're just massively overpowering the enemy. And that doesn't really happen in Darkest Dungeon, which is really kind of neat, considering the kind of game this is. You're never
spring to
really
life
safe in this game.
with a singular
No.
purpose.
I have talked to a lot of other people I've done LP with, and they mentioned, yeah, I played Darkest Dungeon. I was really bad at it, and I've been watching your LP, and it helps a lot. And which baffles me, but also I've noticed a big newbie trap with this game is an over-reliance on AoE.
Yeah, exactly. You got the scout like I told you you would.
Yeah, that was a good map.
that really was.
Also, weird glitch, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but now boss rooms are labeled as room battle with Curio.
Huh.
It doesn't really affect anything, but it's just okay.
Yeah.
Obliterated.
Point blank shot is just really good for just now you don't have a front line anymore.
It helps a lot because we got the 15% damage buff as well.
Oh yeah,
along
that's
with the
right.
crescendo box, so it's just basically a get fucked button. Aside from that, this team doesn't really have any other 100% damage moves. Actually, no, I have Open Vein that's a negative 40.
Yeah. I mean, Open Vein is still good.
Yeah, it replaces the damage with bleed damage, which is good for subverting armor, except for the fact that this place doesn't really have bleedable enemies.
Yeah, I mean, if you really wanted to use the Highwayman's Knife aside from Duelist Advance, you should probably slot in Wicked Slice.
As the fiend
I remember when I started the LP, I went over to a Jadestar who does his own stream of it, and when I walked in, he got really mad at the fact that I like Wicked Slice over Open Vein.
Why? I mean, Wicked Slice is 100% damage.
It's also got a high crit rate, but I think he's mainly focused on subverting Prot, which is also a good mindset to have, because
Yes.
Prot sucks.
packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I do gotta admit, though, that Open Vein is a lot better than I give it credit for, because even if it's negative 40 damage, Highwayman pumps out a lot of damage. Am I gonna do it? Yeah. Oh.
Press this advantage.
I was
Give
hoping
them
I'd
no
shoot a
quarter.
bug.
That would just be wasteful.
I think I wanted to keep him on the front line so I could use Hound's attack.
Yeah.
This expedition at least
Yeah,
promises
this party
success.
is not kind to your highwayman, or your houndmaster, I mean.
Yeah, it only treats the Houndmaster as a stun junkie, which is pretty much squandering his
The way is
potential.
lit.
It's
The
completely
path is
wrong.
clear.
You need to
We
use the dog.
require only the strength
Yeah, I need to use the
follow it.
biscuit.
Feed. Come on, Wang, just feed the dog.
I mean, I feed the dog in town. We don't want to spoil him. He'll just
But
learn to...
he's such a good boy.
He is a good boy, but if we spoil him, he'll understand that and start exploiting us. We don't want him to be like saying, just staring at us when we tell him to attack something.
But his eyes are so sad.
Just checking to make sure I had a, I had a safety measure.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
I'm so glad that they buffed Bandit Sense, because man, it's gotten a lot better numbers, and now the anti-ambush mechanic, that's wonderful.
Before they buffed all this stuff, was there anything that prevented ambushes aside from like the Vestal Sanctuary?
No, Vestal Sanctuary was the only one that does it.
Wow.
Now I'm putting dodge on Bokenjima for a reason, because I want to try to show off a cool gimmick for subverting this boss. But it doesn't really work because of how dodge works.
Imagine that.
I know, it's awful.
It's like relying on random chance is random.
Yeah. When you fight this boss, you kind of want to use
The light, the promise
Man at
of
Arms, but
safety.
mine currently thinks this mission is beneath him.
I mean, that's kind of a weird thing in this game. Like, you'd think sending overleveled guys into easy dungeons would be something they'd want to do.
Well, somebody mentioned it in the thread, in the thread, by saying Darkest Dungeon, where you can't do anything right and your heroes are stupid.
Yeah.
The madman hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
So the Ceronius Prophet... Damn it. What the hell? The Prophet is a boss that is basically the developer saying, hey, you really need to learn how to use positions properly, because we're not going to let you move, this asshole. Everything in this fight has 300% resistance to move.
Yeah.
And he has another gimmick. He predicts who's going to die. Now, he doesn't predict the person rather than the slot, so you could just, you know, put up a guard skill and not worry about it. It's fine. Aside from that, his attacks are mainly AoE. They're not... He's not meant to be a hard hitter, except for this.
Boy, that dodge sure worked out.
I know, right? Now this happened. He has a low chance to double up on his prediction, which is a problem, because I don't want to guard with a low health Houndmaster.
Now, I really like this fight, and I really like the design of the Prophet, especially because he's the only character whose eyes you can see. But, like, trying to take out the pews just seems like such a waste to me.
Yeah, the pews are a trade-off, which we'll see at the end of the fight, because you do get something for breaking the pews. Man, this church sucks. We need a mason out here or something. Damn, I'm finally out of smoothie.
What a shame.
But yeah, the Prophet is not really a complex boss, but it's still fun because the mechanic itself is really interesting. It has a lot of answers for it.
Move the dog back.
Nah, it's fine. I'll just reduce his protection.
What? Why do you... He doesn't have any prot.
He does it now.
Power.
Oh my god.
I shot right through it. He also has this move, which is kind of cool looking. That move can be devastating because it has a high stun chance.
Oh, okay.
God, this place is such an OSHA hazard. I'm reporting this to the FCC. This church can't be up and running anymore. But yeah, when they made this, the developers were fully aware of the fact that nobody ever used move skills. They just kind of meat grinded it. So they made a boss that said, hey, yeah, that's not gonna happen anymore. Learn to use better moves, sonny. This was about the same time corpses came into effect, so this was also when Red Hook was getting a big stink over it.
Yeah.
Now, if you actually beat a pew during the fight, you get a unique drop. What do we want to get rid of? Yeah. The consecrated pew gives you 1,250 gold per piece you get, but they don't stack.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of better to just work on getting another gold stack.
Yeah. Also, I dropped a key the moment I scouted that hidden spot.
Wow.
I am furious. I was so mad when that happened. I was like, I got the map. I scouted the whole area. They can't possibly be a secret room.
You didn't scout that one hallway, I guess.
No, I scouted the hallway. The maps don't reveal secret halls.
That's right.
So I was just like, it can't possibly be a secret hall. And then I hate life. So now I'm gonna take out my frustration on these boneheads. Get dead. Man, that's like, I was just sitting there like, that's 7,500 gold gone. It's the worst.
7,500.
Yeah, 7,500. Each one is worth 2,500.
Oh, right.
I just like to imagine that the prophet was like, was actually prophesizing like, you don't want to drop that key? Oh shit, I'm dead. Man, I gotta remember to, I gotta put a post-it note on my monitor that says, put quick shot on Ayrton.
I'm kind of surprised you're even continuing this dungeon, really.
I wanna find a damn key.
Push on to the task.
That's what you're on about now?
Yes.
Throw away the fucking dog biscuits! You don't need them!
I didn't even realize I had them.
These shadows,
That's
but
always
yonder
my issue with the Houndmaster. I'm like, why do I have less inventory space? Oh, right, the dog biscuit. I might need that.
Yeah, might run into, I don't know, absolutely fucking nothing. This is a newbie dungeon.
Also, there was a post that recently came up in the thread that says, never throw away food. I just did so, and I am going to regret doing so.
Well, I mean, that post, if I'm talking about the same one you are, was actually just yelling at you for throwing away food when you could have used it to heal your guys up instead of, you know, just tossing it on the floor.
Yeah, but now he's gonna have even more of a reason to yell at me pretty soon. Cause you always wonder why I take so much food, and yeah, I don't like the hunger mechanic.
the requirements of survival cannot
That's
be
fine.
met
You
on
just
an
take a little
empty
damage, a
stomach.
little stress damage. It's no problem.
Yay! Yay!
Hey,
Pages!
it's number 3. Out of God knows how many. Oh, okay, we're just leaving.
Yeah, I got the page, so I felt like that was a moral victory. I'm just running away with a piece of paper like, ha ha ha, I win! Fuck you, dungeon!
Yoink! And then you just run away.
I got lore! That's kind of an interesting thing that this game does, is that it doesn't really give you a solid story. If you want to get a good story, you gotta find RNG drops, but aside from that, you get your story. Also, hell yes.
Put them to
Oh, nice. You got that one again.
Oh, yeah, that's the second time I've gotten it.
Yeah. Got that one to like the very beginning of the LP.
Man, you remember... Funny I mentioned OSHA.
Should probably upgrade the guild.
You know, I should, but deeds are kind of hard. I've been noticing deeds are hard to come by, so I'm just like, I don't want to.
So are paintings.
I just don't want to get 100 fucking deeds.
But you could upgrade your recruits.
I know. It's a mistake that, in retrospect, probably should have gone to the guild. But my mindset is always just deal with the deeds things first. They are the most important.
I feel like that's an early access mentality.
Yeah, it might be.
But when you don't want to run the wheel 90 fucking times.
Yeah, this is about the time when I realize, you don't really get a good trade for paintings.
No.
14 statues for 4 paintings, I'll pass.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
Now I'm kind of looking around, but I will show off the letters at the end of the video in this recording. It's just that right now I'm kind of doing my post-recording prep of, I should probably do this. I should get all these people tightened up, ready to go for next session, get them shipshape, fix all these idiots. By God, fix them. They are so broken.
So I kind of realized with the way you don't upgrade the tavern or the abbey, you're never going to fix that statue in town, are you?
Nope. Also, this kind of hurt. That's a good item. I could have afforded that. I would have let my people suffer to buy that, because that's a good trinket.
That is not that good.
I have always found it to be really good. Like, it provides dodge, it provides scouting, it provides trap disarm.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Oh yeah, I never clicked on it this recording. But yeah, I believe there are 12 journal entries in the game, 2 stories with 6 pieces each.
I thought there were
of
3 stories.
Really? I've only seen 2 of them because these things are never easy to find!
Yeah, I kind of modded the drop chance of them.
Probably for the best.
Look, I just don't want to do dark runs 900% of the time, okay?
Oh, can you only get them from dark runs?
They have a higher chance of dropping when it's dark.
Ah, that explains a lot. Also, I believe this is a slight nod to Lovecraft's stories about ghouls. At least I think.
I have no idea.
Because I know I've seen something similar to that, like, description in a Lovecraft story. I just can't remember what. But yeah, that's the big 8. So, a thing I gotta bring up now is that we are closely approaching the part of the game where it gets to be a bit of a slog. So, I'm gonna try to figure something out. My main idea for medium difficulty runs is I'm gonna show off alternate build styles, since in medium difficulties you get access to a lot of missions that will give you really good trinkets. So, I probably won't be showing every mission. If I show the missions, it'll be either getting a good accessory or getting a good or showing off a new build. Now, I am probably going to regret this, but I'm going to set up an alternate email account and open up a suggestion box to where you, the viewer, both on YouTube and SA, can recommend to me what you want to see in terms of editing, builds, and what have you for the rest of the LP, because, quite frankly, we've shown off all of the content. Well, almost all of the content.
No, there's still enemies we haven't seen. There's still...
They will appear during the medium runs, for sure, but all we have left is the enemies we haven't seen in medium mode and the darkest dungeon.
And I mean, the entirety of champion runs, which are kind of the meat of the game there.
Yeah, champion runs are where the game actually gets difficult, and I would show off those, but mechanically there's not a lot of real difference to them, and that's what I feel like is a kind of a flaw with the game. But yeah, that is the big 8. You have seen every boss, so next time on Darkest Dungeon, alternate Vestal build.
Okay.